to another McHugh Media broadcast. Today we're going to be talking about how geologically unstable Ireland is, our country. Now, we've been taking earthquakes in the North Atlantic Ridge, which is very, very close to where we live. And there's quite big ones. Now, it's in and around, I'll just show you this here, guys. I'll just illustrate here how close it is to us, okay? Just make this a little bit bigger for you. Okay, now that's the effect of the earthquakes that we've been having. Now, the biggest one we've had to date is 4.6. Now, anything from 5 to 5.5 to 6 magnitude earthquake is enough to send a tsunami our way, okay? I can't stress enough, guys, it won't be pretty. Now, this is a port. I'm not sure of the name of the port in Ireland, but I actually painted this port. I'll try and get that painting up for you. There you go. Now, look at the size of the wave coming in on top of that there. And that wasn't a tsunami, that was just bad weather. That was just wind orientated weather that caused that there. But could you imagine something that size coming in on top of us? Now, the reason why people should be concerned about this is because the North Atlantic Ridge is at its most active now. The last tsunami we had to hit Ireland was 1877, and it killed quite a few thousand people, and it came in on the southern coast, if you like, of Cork, and it came inland about 5 to 7 miles, okay, and it done a lot of damage, and that was caused by an earthquake in the mid-Atlantic Ridge, right? Now, we're having earthquakes in the North Atlantic Ridge, okay? Now, I've just done a little illustrated map here, just to show you what way the tsunami wave would come in. The red dot obviously is where we're having the uptick in activity with these earthquakes. So it's a bunch of islands, right? But they're submerged, they're under the sea, okay? But you can see the shadow outline of the islands, and this is where the earthquakes are happening, okay? And as I said, it was a 4.6, and we are in its direct path, okay? Just another little model I've done here just to show you, you know, it's a bit exaggerated, but I mean, that's pretty much what you can expect. It would wipe out pretty much half of Ireland, okay, if we were to take a substantial storm. Now, I'll just put up this other little map here now today. Now, this was nowhere near Ireland, right? This was in near Australia, the north coast of Australia. There's a couple of little islands just off Australia, okay? It's pretty hard to see, guys, there, but it was a 6.3 magnitude, okay? It didn't cause a tsunami, thank God. The people there would have just been totally obliterated, okay? Now, I just want to pull up here as well a little chart, right? Of activity of tsunamis, okay? Now, a serious tsunami is obviously dotted in red. Now, if you look here to the south of France, you can see that there was a serious earthquake and tsunami situation there not so long ago. Now, you can see where I'm talking about in the mid to North Atlantic Ridge there, where it's dotted in yellow and white, okay? And it says there moderate destruction, and then obviously the white one is light destruction. Our small country cannot afford any sort of tsunami, or sorry, any sort of earthquake that's going to cause a tsunami and bring water inland, okay? Our coastlines are not big, they're not mountainous, okay? Most of our coastlines just lay within the water depth table, okay? Our country cannot afford to take any sort of a tsunami at all. It would cause a terrible lot of damage for the people of Ireland. And I just thought I would bring this to your attention now. I watch the earthquake situation every day, and I'm getting increasingly concerned about earthquakes in this region. Now, there's also earthquakes that can happen in Iceland that would be very dangerous for us as well. But I'm not too concerned about them ones at the minute, because they're just little small ones like 2.1s or 3.2s or whatever, okay? It's the biggies I worry about. The ones 5.5 magnitude to 6 magnitude and upwards would be very, very devastating to us, guys. I just want people. I think this would be if it was to happen, guys, and it can happen at any time. So that pretty much rounds up today's broadcast. Tomorrow, I'll be doing a broadcast on the music industry and how corrupt it is. So tune in tomorrow for that show, guys, and have a nice day and be well.